James for three. Puso at lakas, sports sa Pinas.
Isang mapagpalang Sabado sa inyong mga teammates. Ito po si Coach Jojo Villa ng Fellowship of Christian Athletes. At ito ang programang Puso at Lakas Sports sa Pinas sa 702 DZAS FEBC Radio TV. Welcome sa mga teammates natin na nakikinig sa atin via DWAY 104.3 FM K Radio sa Bicol, sa DXFE 1197 The Good News Radio sa Davao Region, sa DZRK 106.3 FM Radyo Kapit Bisig sa Palawan, sa DXAS 1116 Your Community Radio sa Zamboanga. Tayo rin po ay napapakinggan via online streaming sa Facebook page natin sa Puso at Lakas Sports sa Pinas, sa FEBC 702 DZAS o kaya sa febc.ph. Batiin ko lang po yung mga taong madalas makinig sa atin, si Ben and Maricar Loriaga, Rosemary Garmino, Kyle Joshua Chan, Nora Cancela, Faustina Habla, Coach Glendino Gopez, Jocelyn Panagiton, Gregorio Jr. Tan, Ruben David, Lordan Molion, Tess Bagtas Dehan, Aaron Ray Gacho. Sa pagbabalik ng Puso at Lakas, our guest is a young athlete, no? From high school, ngayon siya ay isang badminton player sa Benguet State University Wildcats.
Pusong kampiyon, siya na nga, luha at galak. Mga sikreto ng marugdog na ensayo at pagtatagumpay sa larangan ng sports. Pusong kampiyon.
Magandang hapon mga kagapay. Our guest is a badminton player, no? And natuto siyang maglaro since grade school and is now the varsity player of Benguet State University. Sa kanilang men's badminton team, let's all welcome Gaius Celis. Hi, Gaius.
Hello po, good evening po.
Gaius, paano ba nagumpisa itong journey mo as a badminton player?
I started po noong elementary school. In my elementary school, my father started playing and he also taught there. So, of course, as a father, he wanted to teach me also. So, I started training nung mga grade 2. Yun po.
Was badminton your first love? Your first sport?
Yes po. Opo.
Hindi mo na sinubukan yung mga ibang sports?
I tried playing other sports na po. After I already chose po to play badminton eh. So, after that, other sports were just like pastime for me.
And then from your grade school, nagtuloy siya sa pagiging were you a player dito sa iyong high school team?
Opo, high school. Also elementary po.
Oh, saan ka nag-elementary and high school?
Sa Hope Christian Academy.
Okay, so tuloy-tuloy na. And you were playing against the other players, mga varsity teams ng different schools?
Opo.
And now you are a varsity player sa Benguet State University. Ano yung inyong moniker? Anong tawag sa inyo?
Wildcats.
Wildcats. Naku, pag sinabing Wildcats, being a basketball guy, Kentucky Wildcats, Villanova Wildcats, even ang Benguet State University pala, no? Dito sa province of Cordillera Region, no? Ay Wildcats. Kamusta naman ang pagiging varsity player, badminton, sa college level? Hindi ka ba nahirapan?
Sobrang mahirap po. It's the schedule is not the same anymore. It's hard to focus. Lalo na po yung course ko, medyo it's far from becoming an athlete. So yun
Ano,
po.
ano ang course mo, Gayus?
Uh, I'm taking up BS Biology po.
Okay. So, how many hours a day do you spend training, no? And ano yung frequency in a week?
Uh, I train around 3 hours a day, 3 days a week din po.
So, that's 9 hours. So, 9 hours na ikaw ay pagod, tawag nito, instead of studying, yung oras mo na pupunta sa badminton. And you love it, no? There's nothing wrong about it, no? If you love the sport, you would want to spend time playing the sport and becoming a better athlete, no? As a high school player, no? Ano ang pinakamagandang experience mo being a badminton player during your high school years?
During my high school years po, my favorite part was when I was grade 8. Because when I was grade 7, natalo po ako sa provincial level. So, nag-training. Tapos, pagdating po sa grade 8, binalikan ko po, natalo ko po yung kalaro ko, opo, nanalo po ako ng champion sa provincial level. Kaso nga lang po, yun po yung pandemic. So, the next stage was canceled.
Mm-mm. Sino ang coach mo when you were playing dito sa high school?
Si Coach J. Claveria po.
Mm-mm. Who was your first coach? Your dad, no? Tama ba?
Uh, I would say so, yes. But Coach J. Claveria was also my trainer when I was elementary.
Mm-mm. So, gano, if you would say na gano kasakit or memorable yung talo mo when you were in grade 8 or grade 7?
Masakit po kasi uh, grade 7, I just got to high school. So, I was expecting na malalakas po talaga kasi high school na nga po. Sa, from elementary, biglang high school. Pero yung nakatalo po sa akin, ka, ka-age ko lang po. Kaya masakit po talaga.
Uh, did you think na you were better than him or feeling mo kulang ka sa ensayo? Bakit siya naging masakit? Besides na natalo ka.
It was painful because I've been losing to that team even the past years. That's why it's yung paulit-ulit po. Masakit po eh.
So what was your motivation for you to bounce back?
Uh, of my motivation, I just wanted to ano po, balikan lang po talaga yung kalaro ko tas talunin.
Tingin mo, ano ang naging turnaround dito sa pagkapanalo mo? Ano ang things na you you had to do it better? Ano yung mga bagay na tingin mo pinaghirapan mo for you to defeat that opponent?
Nag I had to lessen my weight po. Kasi when I was elementary then, even yeah, towards the end of my elementary years, I was a bit chubby. When I got to when I look back at my pictures, grade 8, ganun po, I was sobrang payat po eh. So, that's one thing po.
So feeling mo yung being hindi naman overweight but being thinner or nagbawas ka, mas naging hindi naman flexible, mas mabilis kang kumilos, mas naging agile ka?
Yes po. Tapos, di po napapagod agad. Yan po.
Ano ang lesson that you learned with that loss when you were in high school?
Uh, Training is important, but uh, being disciplined is also important, not just when playing, but even your everyday life. What you eat, what you do, yun po.
Hmm. Binanggit mo training, no? Training and discipline. Let's go first to training. Sa iyong pananaw, what makes a good athlete when it comes to training?
A good athlete po doesn't find a reason, doesn't find a reason not to train. Yun po. Someone who is dedicated and of course, a good athlete loves their sport. So, trainings, dapat masaya po kayo. Masaya ka po pag nagte-training eh.
Mm.
Yun po.
Binanggit mo, no? Bakit ba yung iba ba napipilitan when it comes to training? Or do you think that once an athlete or a player becomes part of a team, given na yun di ba, na siya ay may passion that every time the athlete steps inside the court, dapat naka-switch on na. Hindi na kailangan sabihan na, kailangan mong galingan dahil dapat given na yun
Uh, Opo, pero sometimes kasi, there are, even me sometimes, I lose my motivation. Like, kapag masyadong mahirap na ang buhay sa labas ng sports, parang nawawalan ka ng gana mag-training.
Ano naman yung binabanggit mong mahirap ang buhay sa labas ng sports?
Uh, Studying po, too much schoolwork. Tapos, yun, for example, for me, uh, the schedule of our training now in college, sabay po sa mga major subjects ko, mga may laboratories. And yun po, kung pagod ka na sa mga laboratories, tapos after that, magte-training po, parang nakaka walang gana. Pero, of course, laban po.
Laban, no? Kailangan, no? Kailangan labanan. Given na yon Gayos, na being a varsity athlete, na you are going to spend time, X amount of hours training. At the same time, given na yon na you are a student. So, kailangan mong mag-aral, no? Do you have problems when it comes to time management?
Mm. No po. I'd say no.
No. So, tingin mo saan ka pwedeng mag-improve to become a better student athlete? Estudyante na, atleta pa.
Oh, become a better student athlete for me, maybe ah ano po, siguro in the hmm wait lang po, how can I be better?
Balikan natin yan, pag-isipan mo. Now, when it comes to discipline, kanina training, now, when it comes to discipline, tingin mo, what makes a good athlete to live a disciplined life? Ikaw, isa kang atleta, no? How could you say na, how can you discipline yourself? Ano yung mga kailangan mong lagyan ng priority? And then, ito yung priority na ito, talagang lalagyan ko ng oras.
Athlete lang po, no?
Hmm.
Ah, siguro, you should, for me, uh, I should be disciplined because we have their type of training, where you train you by just playing, or you train na ano po, parang tatakbo ka, or for me po kasi ayaw na ayaw ko po yung the type of training where you have to run, where you're not holding your racket. Footworks, I find playing po more fun. But I'm learning from my teammates that I have to be disciplined also, and I have to become better. I have to go with the other type of training po.
Mm. In short, you have to be fundamentally sound, no? Binanggit mo, if I'm getting it right, gusto mo yung playing, pero ayaw mo masyado yung training. When it comes to training, yung footwork drills.
Tama.
Walang palo doon, no? It's more on footwork. And then yung road runs. Tatakbo ka around the campus, how many laps, or kunyari yung weight training, kailangan mong magbuhat. O kaya kailangan mo to do sit-ups, kailangan mo to do crunches. Tingin mo ba, Gaius, lahat yun ay importante for you to become the best athlete that you could possibly be?
Yes po. They're important.
Oh, kung ikaw naman ay coach ngayon, di ba? Imagine, lagay mo yung sarili mo sa being a coach. Ano ang hinahanap mo sa isang player para maglaro sa iyong team? Ano yung mga values na hinahanap mo? Just name 3 values. Ano yung tatlong gusto mo makita sa isang atleta kung ikaw yung coach?
So, isa po yun yung disciplined.
Okay?
Another one is I want a humble player, and a player who is teachable.
Okay. Unahin mo muna natin yung humble. Bakit siya naging importante sa iyo, yung being humble?
Being humble is important for a player so that they don't stop when they accomplish something. They don't just stop there po.
Alam mo, may kasabihan na you are humble in victory. Pag nanalo ka, humble ka pa rin, no? And then gracious in defeat. Pag natalo ka, hindi ka, alam mo yun, yung sore loser. Importante is makipagkamay ka, di ba? Na natalo ka dahil tinalo ka ng maganda. And binanggit mo dito is yung humility to admit that you're not yet the best athlete you could possibly be dahil kailangan mong dumaan ng training. And you have to submit, no? Kung ikaw, Gayos, ay pinatatakbo, ikaw ay pinapu-push-ups, pinagfo-footwork, lunges, kailangan mong sundan yan. Ano yung pangatlong sinabi mo? Yung
Teachable po.
teachable. Bakit importante ang teachable?
Being teachable is important because there are some players naman, they're better in playing the sport than their coach. So some players prefer not to listen na, pero ano po, being teachable, having a very teachable athlete if I were a coach, would be nice because they know that they're not the best yet, that, and there are many things to improve on. There's
Mm.
always someone better than you,
Yeah.
so that means there's always something to learn.
Now my question is, una binanggit mo, no, there are players who think that they are better than their coaches. Maybe they are. Kasi yung coach nila is a volunteer coach, di ba? Para lang magkaroon ng team sa eskwelahan, he has to be a volunteer coach para mabuo yung team. Naintindihan ko doon. But there are teams na may mga coaches talagang hinire na mga badminton coaches. And mahirap naman sabihin na mas magaling yung player, especially kung bata siya. No? My question is, do you think you are teachable?
Uh, yes po.
Were there times na you were not teachable?
Oh, there are more times that I was not teachable po.
Bakit naman, Gayus?
Hmm. So when I just started playing, uh, my attitude was not very good. Madali pong mapikon even to my teammates. That's why when I was younger, they they don't let me play with a partner. Yun po. And
Binanggit mo mabilis kang mapikon, no? And mapikon, anong reason mo? Bakit ka mabilis mapikon? Napipikon ka sa sarili mo because natatalo ka or you cannot execute something or napipikon ka sa teammates mo? Kasi if you play doubles and you think that you are better than your teammate, definitely mapipikon ka.
yun po, when I was younger, uh, I used to think I'm better than the one I'm playing, my partner. So yun po.
Pero binanggit mo that ang importante rin is yung humble. Humble na even if you think that you are better, I mean, you will just zip the lip or hindi mo papakita yung emotions and then you just continue playing. You continue encouraging your teammate until being a team, you become better. Tama ba?
Tama po.
Okay. Tingin mo, anong attitude ang hinahanap mo? Bilang player ngayon, no? Ano ang tatlong attitude na importante sa'yo?
For myself po.
Oh, for yourself. Or if you're looking for a player, being a coach, if una, as a player, anong tingin mo ang magandang attitude? Tatlo, no? And kung ikaw naman ang coach, pwede mo ipagsama yun eh. Being a player and then being, kunyari, a coach, ano yung tatlong attitude na gusto mo? Meron yung isang player.
Aside from the ones I've already said.
Yes.
Attitude.
Hardworking. Tingin mo ba ang hardworking importante?
Isa po yun siguro. Opo.
Okay. How about dedication? Dedication, day in, day out, that player will be a good teammate and then would be the best player. Wala kang madidinig na angal sa kanya dahil he or she will keep on doing the things na kahit mahirap.
For an athlete, opo.
Ano naman ang ayaw mo sa isang player? Kasi hanapin natin yung opposite nun. Ano ang pinakaayaw mo sa isang player?
Siyempre po yung tamad.
Okay. Okay. Ano
yung,
pa?
yung player, yung sumasagot po.
Sumasagot sa coach.
Opo.
Bakit kaya siya sumasagot? Nakikita mo ba yan na may mga players na sumasagot sa coach?
Uh, ako po nung bata.
Yung sinasabi mong sumasagot, maybe reasoning out, di ba?
with with a bad attitude po.
With a bad attitude. Do you think you've outgrown that?
Yes po.
Bakit tingin mo hindi siya maganda?
It shows that you're not disciplined po eh.
Mm-mm.
So, and syempre when you're not disciplined and you don't have respect, wala.
Mm-mm. Alam mo, pumasok sa mind ko, no? Yung ano that person is proud, no? Mayabang. Di ba? So, sa Biblia pa naman, God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Di ba? It's always nice to be humble. Kahit saan. Kahit hindi sa sports, sa trabaho, o kaya ma-meet mo lang ang mga tao, makasalamua. Importante is you are just humble, no? And ano pa, ang ayaw mo sa isang player. Pag nakikita mo, ikaw ay spectator or being a coach, ano yung ayaw mo sa isang player? Mahilig magpalusot. May mga ganun ba?
Meron po, madami.
Naging ganun ka ba? Na pag absent ka, sabihin mo na galing lang ako sa dentista kahit hindi ka naman galing sa dentista.
Yes po. I did that po.
And do you think that's the right thing to do?
Hindi din po.
Were you able to outgrow that attitude?
Yes po.
Mm. Now, being dito sa Benguet State University, no, mataas ang level of academics, and then kailangan rin na kailangan mo mag-ensayo, no. Ano yung one of the greatest joys, no, in being a varsity player for Benguet State University?
One joyful thing is you get to travel, meet new people. Yun po. Traveling.
Tell us about, saan ka pa pumunta nun?
The most recent one po, nakapunta po kami sa Camiguin Island for the National Squaw Games. That was last month po.
And anong naging resulta ng game mo?
Hindi po maganda. Hindi po nalabas yung yung best na laro po.
What do you exactly mean hindi lumabas yung best? Ibig sabihin, alam mo may ibubuga ka pa, pero hindi mo na ilabas? Or talagang nilampaso ka ng kalaban?
Talagang masyado pong malalakas yung kalaban, pero there are many factors. Even if I know that we couldn't beat them, parang I would have loved it if I was able to play to my full potential. Maybe.
Ano yung mga factors na binanggit mo?
Isa po, hindi po kami sanay sa yung weather po. Sa badminton po kasi, the altitude, it affects the speed of the shuttlecock so much. So us being the only team ba from the Cordillera, syempre po, ang bilis po ng lipad ng bola dito po sa Cordillera eh. So, pag bababa po, ang parang mabagal po yung bola. So, it's like, yun po, hindi po kami sanay.
So, ang sinasabi mo, dahil ang Baguio mataas na altitude, mas manipis ang hangin, so ang bola mabilis. Tama ba? Yung pagpalo ng bola mas mabilis. Pagdating sa Manila or sa ibang areas no na mas mababa than than Baguio, mas mabagal ang bola. Hindi ba advantage sa iyo na biglang bumagal ang bola? Dahil pag sa Baguio masyadong mabilis, ngayon mabagal. So mas nakikita mo yung bola. Ano ang naging disadvantage sa iyo? Dahil nasanay ka sa mabilis.
Pwede po. That's also a advantage po dapat. Pero uh, there are there are certain strategies that we can't use because of the difference po.
Like what?
Mm. Oh. Kami po kasi dito,
Anong klaseng laro nyo dito? Mabilis? Ano ba talagang tawag nito? Anong tawag dito? Yung tinotodo nyo? Anong tawag doon? Yung kung sa volleyball spike eh. Anong tawag doon?
smash po.
I-smash nyo? Ini-smash nyo ba kagad dito sa Baguio as compared sa places na mas mababa sa Baguio na maraming placing, left and right, then paakatin yung bola?
Uh, ano po kasi, parang yun yung kulang po sa amin.
Mm-mm.
When we're here, we think na our smash leg is strong na, pero pagbaba po, bumabagal talaga yung bola, parang mahina pala. Yun po.
Alam mo, ngayon ko lang nalaman yan na mas mabagal pala ang bola pag sa baba. Dahil ako rin, I live in Baguio, no? Kaya iniisip ko, no, ano bang difference niya? Kung sa basketball ba, kung ikaw ay naglalaro ng basketball, tumitira ka sa ring, bumibilis ba yung bola? That I do not know, no? But maniniwala ako sa'yo dahil sinabi mo, no, na mas, how about, nabanggit mo na you are playing against the best, no? Ano to, no? State, Colleges and Universities Association. You're going to play against the best varsity players from the different regions, no, sa states, sa mga schools and universities sa different regions. Do you think that they were well prepared than you guys or pareho lang except na nanibago kayo?
I'd say they're on a different level po talaga. Yun po.
Okay. They are in a different level. So, ano ang mga lessons dito? Ano ang kailangan mong gawin kung ikaw ay babalik ngayon sa, ikaw ay nasa Baguio ngayon? What are the two things that you're going to change for you to become a better athlete?
For me po, of course, I'm going to train harder. And another thing, I plan ko po ay to join tournaments in the lowlands, like to be exposed to the heat po.
Mm-mm. Alam mo, ang ginagawa sa ibang mga players, mga teams, dadalhin sa yung iba, dadalhin sa iba't iba so that iba-iba ang kalaban mo. May mga kalaban ka na ang gagaling mag-smash. May magagaling ka na ang galing naman mag-placing. May mga kalaban ka na ang gagaling mag-drop. So, once you're exposed, and then at least pagdating mo sa regional levels again, mas magaling ka na. They always say that experience is the best teacher. So, that's one thing na the benefit of being a varsity player. How about, kasama ba dito ang being a student athlete na ikaw ay may tuition fee na libre or subsidized or mas konti?
Sa school po namin, free na po lahat eh. So, no, parang wala din lang po pag-ate.
Wala pa rin. Sa iba kasi, di ba, pag varsity athlete ka, libre tuition. Sa inyo pala, libre tuition lahat. So, sinabi mo that's the joy. Now, being able to join that tournament in Camiguin, ano naman yung yung lesson that you learned, no? Hindi yung dahil mabilis ang bola, mabagal ang bola. Ano yung lesson na feeling mo dapat matuto ka dito so that you could become a better person?
A better person po.
Oh, pag sabi person, kasama na dun yung student athlete.
For me, siguro I learned that I should put priority to my studies and my sports kasi po I do other things. I have many other hobbies where some of them like playing video games. Yun po. Siguro bawasan na po para mas maraming oras para sa studies and sa training po.
Guys, alam mo ba there's study now na ang kalaban ng kabataan ngayon is too much use of the cellphone or too much use of gadgets. Nakikita ko natatawa ka, no? And mismo galing sa'yo to na bawasan yung oras ng gadgets. But how many hours do you spend using your gadget na tingin mo nakakuha ng oras ng training and studying?
Po, as soon as hindi ko po alam, basta pagising ko po, cellphone agad. In the middle of my subjects, cellphone pa din po. Tapos pag uwi po, same po, cellphone.
Mm.
So, countless hours po.
So what you need is to focus and then prioritize, no? Focus and prioritize or spending time sa mga bagay na importante. Now, I'm asking you this. What are the steps that you can do so that mabawasan yung oras mo ng cellphone and then you can focus on studies and playing the sport?
Siguro for me po, in my during my vacant hours in between classes, I could use them for doing my requirements para after my class hours, I don't have requirements. Pwede na po mag-training na lang po. So, yun po.
Ayan. Sabihin ko na lang sa mami at daddy mo na kunin na yung iyong cellphone. Kasi
Opo.
nakakaharang nagiging hadlang sa iyo para magiging mas magaling kang badminton player at mas magaling na estudyante, no? And what are the things na tingin mo nagiging distraction sa mga players right now? Kasi ikaw nakikita mo yung mga teammates, no? Ano yung mga nagiging distractions? Can you name 2 distractions so that yung ating mga nakikinig, maintindihan nila na ito varsity player, alam niya kung ano yung mga nagiging distraction, no? Tingin mo, ano yung number 1 distraction?
Distraction but does not apply to me po.
Yeah.
Love life po, love life.
Oh, love life, okay?
Another distraction. Hindi ko na po sure.
So, gadgets and love life. Yung gadgets, personal experience. Yung love life nakikita mo sa iba, no? Siguro gusto nung magkaroon ng girlfriend o boyfriend ng maaga. So, Gayus, sa'yo, what makes a good athlete, no? Kung ikaw ay coach ngayon, ano sa'yo ang tingin mo isang atleta? Ano dapat ang mga meron siya Kung ikaw ay magbubuo ng team, ito yung nasa listahan mo. Ito yung mga hinahanap mo. Name three. Sige, what comes to your mind? Anong unang inisip mo? Ano yung gusto mo sa isang atleta?
Someone who loves the sport and has a goal.
Okay?
So,
Number one,
that's my goal.
loves the sport. When you loves the sport, pwede na yan. Number two, pwedeng may goal. Ibig sabihin, may goal-oriented, no? May direksyon. Hindi lang mag-ensayo dahil sinabi ni coach mag-ensayo, but gusto niya mag-ensayo kasi may goal siya. Either he wants to become a better player or he wants to become the best player sa team. Tingin mo, ano pa?
Someone teachable din po. Tapos, hardworking and independent. So, yung independent po, yung parang pag wala po yung coach, nagte-training pa din po yung isa. Someone who can, yeah, train on his own. Kahit.
Mm. Alam mo, Gayus, no? Nung coach ako, pag yung head coach, may mga assistant coaches, no? Pag yung head coach absent, mapapansin ng mga assistant coaches yung level of yung ina-exert na effort ng mga players. Hindi siya kagaya pag nandun yung head coach. Parang bakit ganun? Bakit bumababa yung level, no? In the same manner na kung yung coach wala, di ba sabi mo, ang hinahanap mo sa isang player is very independent na driven na kahit wala si coach. Kung ano yung ensayo with the person looking, pareho without a person looking. Do you see yourself na person who is dependent or somebody who needs coaching talaga na may nakatutok na parang may talagang nakatingin sa iyo pag hindi naman nagkamali pag yung effort mo bumaba kailangan kang i-remind.
So,
Nasaan level ka?
I'm on the level where I still need someone po to watch me.
Okay. Ako magko-coach sa ng badminton para talagang may bullhorn ako at sisigawan kita, no? And Gayus, no, sa iyo naman, being as a person, no, ano ang tingin mo ang three things na hinahanap mo sa isang tao? Magandang katangian. O ano nakita mo sa daddy mong magandang katangian na gusto mo?
Ah, okay. Mm, someone who loves the Lord and has a personal relationship. Mm, that's one.
Okay? Sa mami mo, anong gusto mong nakikita mo sa kanya? Yung maganda. Yan. I'm helping you. Okay.
Okay.
Something that you admire sa iyong mother.
Mm, someone who is dedicated, yeah, to fulfilling the will of the Lord.
Okay?
And,
Okay?
and mm, last person.
Sa daddy mo, ano ulit ang nakita mong maganda sa kanya? Besides loving the Lord, sa mami mo naman, fulfilling, no? Yung purpose ni Lord sa kanyang buhay. Ano pa ang gusto mo sa iyong dad? Ano ina-admire mo sa kanya?
He's very someone who is jolly. Mm, parang mm, You positive, very
Mm.
positive.
Bakit tingin mo very important ang being positive? You admire that sa kanya, no? Ikaw ba ay isang positibong tao or does your coach give you a lot of positive encouragement?
For me po, negative po ako eh. I'm a
Ikaw,
very negative.
ikaw yung being very negative. Bakit?
I'm negative in the during when I see someone's better than me, nawawalan po ng gana eh. But I have my teammates po and my coach. They they reinforce me.
Gayos, in the field of sport, if we're talking about Lindan, you know Lindan, considered the greatest badminton player of all time. Eh all the other players would look at Lindan and they would say na he's a better player, so madi-discourage ako. And there are always there's going to be a time na there are players who are better than you kasi kalaban mo, maybe they train harder, or maybe yung iba hindi naman nag-aaral na, di ba, gusto na lang maging badminton, hindi nabibigyan ng priority, but you give priority sa badminton, so hati. But all you have to do is turn that negative na, kunyari pag may nakita kang magaling na player na sabihin ko na, I want to be like him or better than him. And ano ba yung pwede kong gawin? Diba? Then I make notes na siguro I have to train harder. Diba? I have to listen to my coach. I have to be more teachable. And then I have to stop using my gadgets. And then if I do those things, maybe that's the only time that I'm going to be confident kasi yung confidence ko nakuha ko sa training ko, di ba? Gayus, I'd like to share this verse sa'yo, no? Sa Matthew 6, verse 25 to 27, it was Jesus speaking. It says, Matthew 6, 25 to 27, Matthew. Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more important than food and the body more than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? No? Ang ibig sabihin dito is, when we surrender our lives to Christ, no, to Jesus, just like what you've mentioned, that your dad loves the Lord and has a personal relationship with God through his son, Jesus Christ. So he doesn't have to worry. And my prayer for you also not to worry that much, is to know Jesus, to know Christ himself, so that yung confidence mo will not be in being a better badminton player, but your confidence will be in the Almighty God, the Son of God, the Lamb of God, who takes away the sin of the world. Thank you, Gaius, for telling us your story, no? Story of ups and downs of playing, minsan ganado, minsan tinatamad, minsan nadi-discourage. Normal yun eh. But my wife keeps on telling me this, no? It may be your fault for falling down. It may be your fault, Gaius, for being discouraged. But definitely it's your fault for not standing up. It's definitely your fault for not being encouraged, no? By all the blessings that the Lord has given you. Wonderful parents, having a scholarship, dito kasi libre naman ang tuition, being part of Benguet State University badminton team, being able to travel to places na hindi naman mapupuntahan ng mga hindi varsity player, kamukha ng Camiguin. And then magandang lugar kasi pag sinabing Camiguin, it's a tourist spot, no? So thank you so much, Gaius, for sharing your time and telling us about the life of an athlete, yung hirap at paghihirap ng husto. Maraming salamat sa iyo. At maraming salamat sa inyong pakikinig. Ito po si Coach Jojo Villa ng Fellowship of Christian Athletes at inyong napakinggan ang programang Puso at Lakas Sports sa Pinas sa 702 DZAS FEBC Radio TV, agapay ng Sambayanan, membro ng KBP, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas. Magandang Sabado po sa inyong lahat. Thank you, Gaius.
Thank you din po.
Puso at Lakas Sports sa Pinas.